Hello, my peoples. It is Monday, February 21st, 2022, and I am in downtown Mesa, and I'm in a parking lot, and there was this cool mural. There's actually some cool murals all around here, but my buddy Sean owns part of a yoga studio. He's starting across the main street, and I was parking my car. Just thought I'd record this video here today to hopefully show you guys some of the cool art. But it's kind of a weird older area because all the restaurants down here, all the retail shops, all these music stores, comic book stores, they're pretty much all closed on Monday. We ate at a Thai place around the corner, and obviously they're not closed today, but I'd say probably 80% of the businesses down here aren't open Sunday or Mondays. And I don't know if that's because of like Mesa and the LDS connection, or the way things used to be, but they're renovating this whole area, just redoing it and really kind of changing it. But some of the stuff is still pretty vintage and kind of got a 1950s, 1960s kind of feel to it, old downtown area. So they're trying to, I don't know, bring more people down here, I suppose, and it's cool. But always have a good talk with Sean. He's a way good dude, and he's one of the few people that I really trust, that I can kind of tell him whatever's on my mind, whatever I'm thinking or whatever's going on. And there's no judgment, and there's, he doesn't have to say much, and he really grounds me. So I really appreciate his friendship. And see, like right here, an old typewriter store, like a typewriter store. Somehow they're making it though. I haven't seen a typewriter store or even a typewriter in decades, but just kind of places like that. That guy's probably been here 30, 40 years fixing typewriters, I guess. But Sean grounds me, and he really doesn't have to say a whole lot after I kind of puke my guts and get to unload, and I try to reciprocate. I don't know if what I give back to him is as good as what he gives to me, but I really appreciate his friendship, really value his friendship. He's been a good friend for a long time. Met him at Landmark through buddies at Landmark, and just he's always willing to expand his world, and he's up to a lot of cool things right now. It's like this opening a yoga business. He's kind of the financing arm for it, for an instructor that he got to know well, and just kind of guides her a little bit. But they're working it out. They're working out their partnership, and it's really cool because there's no rules. But here's Main Street, Mesa. It's kind of old, and they're redoing it. It's pretty cool. Down there is the comic book store, and music shop, and they have the light rail train running right down Center Street. So that's really cool. So who knows what this place will look like in 10 years, 20 years. I guess they're building all kinds of luxury apartments around here. At the bottom of the complex, there'll be like grocery store and dry cleaner, coffee shop, and then across the street would be his yoga studio. So this whole place will look different in 10, 20 years. Who knows? But make sure you have friends like I do with Sean, and if you need a friend, then I'll be that friend, because everybody needs somebody that they can talk to. And just, it's not even about getting advice, it's just about getting a different perspective, because sometimes I know I just need a different perspective that isn't emotionally connected to the situation, because if I'm tied to it emotionally, then it's just not going to be possible for me to see it maybe exactly the way it is. And you also got to be careful that they, maybe they don't have a motive to steer you wrong or something like that. So luckily I have some good people in my life that will do that. I have actually a lot of good friends. So I'm feeling lucky today. Lucky that just get to do what I do and live my life the way I live it. And things are going good right now. Things are good. Things have never been better. And today's President's Day, so the girls, here's some more art. The girls are out of school, and whenever they're out of school, like there's part of me that's like, oh, they're out of school, market's closed, banks are closed, it's kind of a holiday. Like, I slept in later than I normally do on a Monday, but it is what it is. But I thought these are kind of cool, this art down here. I don't know, I like it when storefronts decorate and cities agree to just make it look unique. You're not going to see that Mesquite Canyon neighborhood. So kind of cool, let people just express their selves. How you doing, man? And then but I hope you guys are having a great day. I hope you're having a good President's Day. I hope things are going good in your life. I hope that something goes on in your life today that you realize how lucky you are, because we're all lucky. We're all lucky to be alive, and we're all lucky to have the lives that we do. And every single one of us has problems. Every single one of us. Nobody's life is perfect. Nobody's. Whatever perfect means, or I guess I should say problem-free. It just doesn't exist. And it's not like you have to let the problems overwhelm you, or they just can be what they are, which are just things you're working on, things you want to change. It's not a big deal. It doesn't have to be any more of a bigger deal than you want it to be. And I know that sounds trite maybe, but it's not meant to be. It's just, it's hard to keep things in perspective. I know I have a hard time doing that at times, and then sometimes you get a little perspective, and then you just get a little perspective, and I feel very fortunate. I feel very fortunate that you're watching and that you're a part of my life, and I appreciate it, and I hope you have a great Monday.